What is up, guys? T-Real Day back for episode, I believe this is 10? Yeah, 10, sounds right. And this is my Olympic Lyon career mode, of course. If you would have saw the video I posted yesterday, I have decided to finish this series, or at least the season off before beginning the Leeds United career mode again, restarting that one, because I have not been having fun with that one at all. If you're, I'm not going to go into full detail about it, just watch the video I posted yesterday, it'll explain it more. It was only like a 2-minute video, so it's not that long. If you are curious about it, if you didn't like the Leeds career mode to begin with, then perfectly fine. This is a Lyon career mode episode. I will have one out tomorrow as well, and I will have a live comm out on, let me think, Saturday. So stay tuned for those, and as you can see, I do have more budget now because I did ask the board for, I believe it was like $10 million just to make the, I believe it was only the semifinal of the Europa League, so that was a pretty good deal to get $6 million out of that. Usually, as long as you at least finish one of the objectives the board places, at least in my case, it's always worked that way. As long as you complete just one, you will keep your job. So I think I'm going to focus a lot more on Europa League because it does not look likely that I'm going to be building up pace to build up to climb up the table. So I think focusing on that is going to work out a lot more in my favor. But I have to get through this game first against Rapid Wien because, of course, if you would have saw in the last episode, I believe I do show the table here as well. Yes, I do. Me and Vitesse are both stuck at 7 points. We're only ahead by 1 goal on goal difference, so we need to win to ensure that we go through. Because, of course, they could beat Valencia by like 2 or 3 goals and go ahead on goal difference and go past us. So we just need to make sure we win at the very least. But we're in the 3rd minute now, starting from kickoff. It goes to Alar now. He cuts inside, somehow gets through my whole defense, and Petsos puts it in. That is not a great start for us. Not a great start at all. And they could just end 0-0 Vitesse and Valencia now, and Vitesse would go through with that other point for them. Just look at this AIDS right here. 4 guys around him, somehow flicks on between all of them, and Petsos is there for the easy finish. But we're in the 12th minute now as Hoffman sends it forward to Sabitzer. Sabitzer passes right back to Hoffman. Hoffman weaves his way in and out of my defense. He passes outside to Sabitzer. Sabitzer, I don't know how that wasn't a handball. I don't know how that wasn't a handball. And Hoffman cuts inside, takes his shot, and luckily goes just wide of the frame of goal. Very, very lucky that the captain missed there. But we're in the 18th minute. We have a chance. Ocampos whips it in. Kone's there, and it goes straight to, I don't even know what the hell that guy's name was. But we're in the 37th minute now. This is another opportunity for us to score. Ocampos on the ball. He could cross in. Menes is there, and he could not quite get his head to that. And we're now in stoppage time in the first half. Hoffman whips it in. Bergstaller's there. And luckily, Lopez was able to get it. We're in the second half now. You can see Lacazette and Muniain coming on at the start of the half. We're going to start from kickoff. Maybe it is our turn for a bit of like kickoff aids. And Benzia passes back to Alexander Lacazette. He's pushing outside, passes up to Isaac Brizuela, our top scorer. He does a nice burger spin inside. He pushes forward. He takes a shot, and bam! What a goal from Isaac Brizuela. He's now on 6 in all competitions. Who would have thought that he would end up being my top scorer? I mean, I signed Ocampos over him at the start of the series. I ended up getting more money, so I thought, hey, might as well sign Brizuela as well, and he's turned out to be the better signing. Sorry, Ocampos. Maybe it's just because I've been giving him more chances, but hardly any more. I mean, they've pretty much had equal amount of chances, and he's already at 6 goals in all competitions. That's fantastic. But we're in the 62nd minute now, as Clément Grenier whips it forward to Alexander Lacazette. Lacazette now, there's people getting inside in the wing. There's a nice Burba spin there. He tries to shoot, somehow gets through the whole defense, and luckily for them, they're able to get to that. But we're in the 69th minute now. Cross-play, Muniain heads it on to Grenier. Grenier hits it on to Lacazette. He passes right back to Grenier. Grenier whips it on to Isaac Brizuela, the top goal scorer again. Another Burba spin. It looks identical. He passes to Benzia. He takes a shot, and the rebound goal from Jeremy Menez. If Brizuela didn't score that goal earlier, they would be level again, because of course they were both level at 4 in the last episode, and Brizuela overtook him. But he's still ahead at 6 goals in all competitions. But that could be the goal that sends us on in Europa League. Look at this right here, Benzia. He probably should have scored there, probably should have made a better effort, and luckily for him, Menez was there. That was a great team play, if you ask me. That's why I showed the whole thing rather than just us in their side of the half, because it was a great build-up. But we're in the 81st minute. Petzos on the ball, and luckily Fofana makes a great effort, but it goes right back to him. It goes to Alar. Alar now, he can take a shot, but he passes outside to Bergstaller. He passes right back to Alar. He should have crossed in there in all honesty, but he just wanted to get that goal to spoil our advances in the Europa League. But we bring in Kabul for Benzia just to add a little bit of strength in the back, because of course I did have Gonalons in at center back, so I could just push him at the back to the CDM role, and their header goes just wide in the 84th minute, and we go on to win 2-1 against Rapid Wien. Great effort from us to come back into that game. I don't understand how we gave up that first goal, to be honest, and it was very, very aidsy. But we're looking at the teams that did advance in the Europa League. Dynamo, Moscow, and Spurs advancing in Group B. Us and Valencia advancing in Group C. You can see Vitesse ended up losing, so it wouldn't have mattered if we lost. Group D, Everton and Anderlecht advance. Inter and Saint-Etienne advance in Group E. Moscow and Bruges advance in Group F. Wigan and Grasshopper advance in Group G. Group H, Marseille and Fiorentina. Legia and Parma. Group J, Copenhagen and Young Boys. And Group K, Stuttgart and Braga. Group L, Sociedad and Moscow. And that would be all that advances. We're looking at Champions League now. Porto and Monaco advance. Dortmund and Juventus advance over Liverpool. Surprisingly only getting 7 points out of that. Barcelona and PSG, not surprisingly, advanced in Group C. Benfica did put up a fight, it looks like. Manchester City and surprisingly Lokomotiv advance. I thought Olympiacos and Schalke would make a better effort there. Real Madrid and Galatasaray. It looks like Arsenal has better goal difference and somehow didn't go through. I don't understand that. I really, really don't understand that. You could let me know in the comments if you know why, but it did not make sense to me. Roma surprisingly only got 4 points in this group, as Zenit and Chelsea advance. Bayern and Shakhtar advance in Group G. Surprisingly, Shakhtar, I thought Ajax and Lille would make a better effort there. Group H, Napoli and Atletico Madrid. I would say not very surprising. Atletico Madrid, of course, today or yesterday as I record this, did beat Chelsea to go to the final against Real Madrid. So it'd be kind of interesting. I'm actually going to root for him in that game. Of course, I like rooting for Ronaldo, but I think it'd be cool to see Atletico Madrid win both La Liga and Champions League this season. But we do get 3 million for that win against Rapid Wien from the board, so that's going to help us because we're almost in January. The next episode, I believe, is when we start the January transfer window, so you're going to see a few transfers in that episode. But we're taking on Lorient. At Lorient for this game, I believe we've played them twice now, once in the Cup and once in the League. I'm pretty sure we beat them both times. Let me think about this. The last time we played them was when Grenier had that great free kick in like the 88th minute or something like that. That I remember. So hopefully we can get something good out of this. If you look at the left-sided graphic now, you can see we play on Christmas. I just thought I'd add that little graphic there. It looks pretty sweet. Against Toulouse. Toulouse, not a great side, but hey, maybe they'll put up a fight against us. But we're in the 4th minute now as Iker Muniang's pushing forward. He does a nice Berba spin inside. I love those Berba spins. A nice roulette. He takes a shot, and Kasper Schmeichel is having none of that. But we're in the 12th minute. As Brion's pushing forward, he somehow gets the ball back, he shoots, and Schmeichel with a great save as Lacazette whiffs on the rebound, but Guerrero on the ball, I believe that's Rafael Guerrero, sends it out of play, so we have a throw-in from Brizuela. Brizuela passes in to Lacazette. Lacazette pushing on the right wing. Someone needs to get open the middle. Another Berba spin from us. He crosses in. Marvo's there, and he could not quite get his head of that as it goes to Gonalons. He heads it on to Johan Gorkuf. Gorkuf could not cut inside and even get an opportunity there. As a Traore passes forward. Aladier passes forward to Abu Bakar. And Abu Bakar, I have so much trouble saying that guy's name. I have no idea what it is, but their opportunity led to nothing, unfortunately for them. But we're in the 34th minute as Lacazette just tries one from range, and Schmeichel once again is able to save it. We're in the second half now in the 56th minute as Muniain passes to Sylvain Marvo. Sylvain Marvo pushing to the right, cuts back inside. He sees Gonalons just sitting there. I don't know what it is with my team, it's just chilling. They really don't make runs at all. But Marvo now takes a shot, and he just slides that into the back of the net. Really, you know, for how much my team just sits there, it was pretty well worked from Marvo to just do that little 1-2 with Gonalons, but we were ahead 1-0 in the 58th minute. You see the away fans going wild. That's what I like to see. And just look at this finish right there. It just tucks it under Schmeichel. But we're in the 60th minute, just minutes after as Brion could not quite get his foot to that. Guerrero on the ball. Brion takes it away as he pushes forward. He sends it up to Marvo, but unfortunately it's taken away as Schmeichel sends it up to Aladier. Aladier pushes forward to Jouffre. Or is it pronounced Jouf? I have no idea. But he cuts inside and passes to Aladier. And Aladier, it's taken away by Kabul. A bad clearance, and we cannot clear it again. Abubakar takes a shot, and Lopez luckily is there to make the save as it goes out for a corner. So that corner led to nothing. But we're in the 75th minute now as Aladier pushes forward, and this is going to be a great opportunity for Lorient as Jouf is on the ball. Jouf, I think that's how it's pronounced, crosses in, and Gonalons clears it away, but it goes right to Traoré now. Traoré takes a shot, and Lopez decided to dive there, but luckily he put it wide on the open net. I don't know how he did that. That was pretty pathetic. I mean, even I could make that, and I suck at football or soccer, whatever you want to call it. We're in the 79th minute now, as Brizuela could not quite get a shot off there. It was a great opportunity for him to put the dagger in the backs of Lorient, but we're in the 80th minute now, as it's still on this unedited run, but Latoa on the ball. He's pushing forward. A nice chip pass to Jouf. Jouf stops, and Abubakar is there to put it into the back of the net. Another rebound goal. So very, very unlucky for us, and they get a goal in the 82nd minute. We have a corner here as Muniain crosses in. Kone gets his head to it, and another weak header from Kone as Schmeichel easily gets it, and we tie 1-1 in a very, very disappointing game. Disappointing result. I definitely think we should have won that game. Came out with the full 3 points, but that's the essence of this series, really. I have basically done, I think, better than most teams in most games, and somehow we weren't able to come out with the full 3 points. But we're playing Toulouse on Christmas Day. This is the formation. It's just days after that last game. I believe only 3 games, so it's a pretty we had to put in different players we usually play, like Ferry usually doesn't play, Vercu plays sometimes, and Benzia as well. They had to come in, and look at that graphic as well. Merry Christmas to all, even though it is May 1st now, as I'm recording this, 3:50 in the morning. But nevertheless, we are playing Toulouse, like I mentioned in the last game. Not a very great side, as Grenier is on the ball in the 11th minute. He had a chance to chip it over. Chantome's there, the PSG man, and luckily Ferry gets a chance now. He probably should have taken a shot there, but he takes one here, and Boucher is able to get it. Bobby Boucher, Waterboy. I love that movie. Anyway, in the 16th minute, Ben Yedder on the ball. Ben Yedder pushing forward. He's like one of the top scorers in League 1, I believe. And Aurier crosses in. Fofana probably should have cleared it there. And Umtiti tries to clear. And what the hell was that, Umtiti? He's given up so many penalties this year. I think it's like 2 or 3 now. And yeah, that is a lot. I'm sorry. But if you're giving up goals, it should be a lot. And he just completely swipes him there. And now Ben Yedder will step up to take this one for Toulouse in just the 19th minute, and maybe Vercu can make a save. I've had troubles with saving penalties in this one, and I don't even think he would have been able to save that if I guessed that way. That was such a great penalty from Ben Yedder. Like, there was nothing I could do about that. Very well taken, very unlucky for us. I still don't understand why he completely swiped in there. I didn't even do a slide tackle. That was completely the computer's animation, but we're in the 28th minute now. Gonalons on the ball. He sees a run. It's Tabor. Tabor takes a shot. No, he passes outside of Benzia. And I pressed B when I passed it, so he probably should have kicked it like right when, like before even taking a touch, but the computer effed me over there. And that header was not on target. As nothing happens in the second half, and we end up losing 1-0 to Toulouse. Nothing worth showing happened anyway, but looking at the stats here, it was pretty even. I definitely think we should have came out with at least a point out of that considering we were at home on Christmas Day. But anyway, guys, this will be the end of the episode, so please leave a like if you enjoyed it. It really helps my channel grow. I believe I'm like 98 subscribers now, so it would be great to hit that 100 mark. But if you have any questions, anything, leave a comment below. Love reading comments, like I mentioned every single episode. But this is all for this episode. I'll see you guys later. I'm out.